we're having a strike out here in Shelbyville at the Horseshoe Casino. We have 200 dealers and dual raters who are on strike for union recognition.
Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
I know we had someone in the chat say they were planning to call in. They are on a picket line out at a casino on strike for recognition because the NLRB election got canceled because of the government shutdown. And that's something that a lot of folks may not realize. But yeah, you know, because the NLRB is not operating right now due to the government shutdown, there are no new union elections. So, you know, there was a lot of organizing already happening that has been kind of stalled and is in a holding pattern right now. And I can imagine the bosses and companies are acting pretty crazy right now and not playing very nice.
I am interested in hearing about that. I think that would be that's a really interesting thing, an interesting story there with the Teamsters striking a casino for recognition. You know, people really forget that striking for recognition is something that you can do. You can try to get voluntarily recognized and you know, your company can voluntarily recognize you at any time. And we just had somebody in the Machinists Union do that, right? We just saw somebody, we just saw a unit do that in South Carolina. They were able to secure voluntary recognition from their employer. And so that's what the Teamsters in Indiana are trying to do. So
that's right. That's how I received the union that I'm in my day job with CWA. Our employer voluntarily recognized us. Of course, you know, it's a progressive nonprofit, so a little biased in our favor, but we were happy to see that. And it really just, you know, why not? Like, we literally had everyone on board. The entire bargaining unit had signed cards. It was unanimous. Why would you force an election at that point? You know, I think it's a sign of good faith from the employer if they're willing to go ahead and do that. And just get the show on the road. Go ahead and start bargaining, you know, start the work of building that relationship. There's no need to drag it out. If you know that the workers have their majority, go ahead, recognize the union, get to work, start building out the contract. Like, there's no excuses for it. Too many companies think that they just have to do it that way. They have to drag it out. And honestly, I understand why they do it because of the power dynamics involved, but it's so frustrating, and I think it really just damages their relationship with their employees.
Yep. I think I can hear you, 812 area code.
Hey, yes, I'm so sorry. I'm out here on the picket line, and so it's kind of hard to hear.
No worries at all. That was on our end. So I appreciate you giving us a call. Okay. Let us know what your name is and where you're calling from.
So my name's Adam. I am a member of Local 135. Teamsters Local 135 in Indiana. In Indiana, and so I'm a steward at UPS. I'm a part timer there, but right now I'm out helping with a strike that we're having out here in Shelbyville at the Horseshoe Casino. We have 200 dealers and dual raters who are on strike for union recognition.
Hey, 5 seconds. Just wanted to say that this is only possible because of our donors. If you want to see more of this, then consider donating yourself at tvlr.fm/donate.
That is very, very exciting. And you said in your email that you were going on strike for union recognition because the NLRB is not conducting the election right now because of the shutdown. What made the workers be willing to take that step to strike for recognition rather than just waiting until the NLRB is back up and running?
Honestly, bravery. I don't have a real great answer for that. They weren't willing to, they wanted things to change, and they were willing to take a stand to make them change, and they didn't want to wait months or however long it's going to take to get their NLRB election. And so they voted 92% authorization rate for their strike, and they're out here fighting hard.
That's
Initially,
incredible.
they had initially when they when the election was canceled, they offered to the casino, to bring in a third party election official to handle it, and they could still have their vote. It was supposed to be yesterday, and the company completely ignored their offer. So they didn't even respond to it. So they took a vote last Friday to authorize their strike, and then they went out yesterday at noon.
That's awesome. And so you're out on the picket line right now, right?
I am on the picket line right now. I mean, I'm a little bit away from people, but I am out here. The wind is blowing, and so we are out here right now. We're going to be out here. It's a 24/7 strike. So
if there's anybody listening that wants to come out and hang out with you on the picket line for a while, where can they find it?
Shelbyville, Indiana. Just search it. It's the Horseshoe Casino in Shelbyville, and yes, please come out. These workers would love all the support, and don't go to the casino either. That's really important.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Horseshoe Casino in Shelbyville, Indiana. And so, what are the workers that are organizing with the Teamsters like? What are their big things that they want to get in their first contract after they get recognition? What are they organizing for?
A number. I think there's a lot of things. They're tipped workers, but they only get paid $5 something. So it's like $5 something an hour. So they're getting it paid, below minimum wage, and their tips, they're split up between everybody who worked that night. And then they actually add on top of it anybody that is on PTO. That's the way their PTO works, even, where their money they're making for their nights getting split with people who aren't even there because the company's too cheap to actually just pay people PTO.
Gotcha. Well, that sounds like a good reason to organize.
But there's a lot of good reasons. They're fighting hard, and really they just they want their union recognized. So
yeah.
I think it's a huge thing. And yes, sorry.
Yeah, no, absolutely, Adam. I really appreciate you giving us a call. That sounds like an exciting story. I hope you'll keep us keep us updated.
Absolutely. Next week, if you'd like to talk to an organizer or some workers, we can make that happen.
All right. That sounds good. I'll be in touch. Thanks, Adam.
Thank you. Y'all have a good one. Bye.
You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.